God says, let this story inspire you to have divine encounter today. He could send me, want me to tell you. Let this story inspire you to have a divine encounter today. So, my Sunday Master's journey started when I started having a very unusual awakening, spiritual awakening. And this awakening happened in several stages throughout my life. And while some of them happened in my 20s, the major one started, the major encounter that happened that propelled me to my Ascended Master's journey happened in ending of 2022. So going back to as a young child, I actually grew up very shy, but I was also very fearless. And I was also very sensitive, especially to energy. But when I got married and have kids, now I know what fear is because now I have to think of my little ones. My spiritual awakening happened in stages, and when it was happening, I actually did not know exactly what it entails, but I knew that my spiritual awareness was growing. So one of the awareness that I had happened in 2019. There's another one that happened. There's one that happened. The first stages happened in my 20s. Then another stage happened in 2011, and then another spiritual awakening happened in 2019, and then I had another one that propelled me to my Sunday Master's journey in ending of 2022. But there's a main encounter with our Heavenly Father that happened to me that I experienced in my 20s. And it was in a dream. And God came to me and He started speaking. And before then, I would have dreams. But in these dreams, it would be God guiding me, but never speak to me directly, but He will use other people and figures to guide me in the dream. But in this particular dream, I knew that it was different because He came, I couldn't see Him, but I can hear directly His voice. And He started speaking to me, and then He said to me, I'm going to release few. He said few. I'm going to release few gifts, and only few people will be able to receive these gifts. And then He stopped speaking. And then I saw another vision where gifts was released by God. And it was a few gifts, and I saw other people standing around, and only few people, just like He said, was able to receive and pick these gifts up and grab them. And I grabbed one. And I got up, I was so excited. I grabbed my gift, screaming, running, yelling, I got one, I got one, I got one. And while I was screaming and getting excited, I got up. So I woke up from the dream, and I was still so excited when I woke up. So I was ready. I was like, something is going to happen. God is giving, I've gotten a gift. So I was thinking, okay, this dream is going to manifest like the next day or something like that. But it didn't happen that way. So that was my first encounter that I knew that when I had this dream, I knew that there's something special that God is doing in my life, but I cannot tell you what. I know there's something special because of how He spoke, because of how He spoke to me, because of how I had His voice, because of how convincing this dream was. I actually thought it was real life. But then, guess what? This was a back-to-back encounter, because the next encounter I'm going to speak about in my next video. The second encounter was the next day, and that was awesome, and I can never forget it. So I want you to stay tuned, because I have more inspiring stories to tell you about my Sunday Master's journey. I'm a Sunday Master Azealia Ijeoma, and I hope that this wonderful message helps to inspire you today to have your own divine encounter. If you have any question, if you have any messages, you can go to the comment section and leave me a comment. I love you all. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share this video so that others can benefit from it. I love you all. Kindness is wellness. Stay kind. Bye.